Yes, yes. These folks stand behind me.
Rather than up against the wall?
Yeah.
Get you guys to stand back.
Just, yeah, I'll shoot this one.
Joe, you can stand in front of us while we're chatting.
Get in the shot. You got to be able to see the. You can see the camera lens. The camera lens can see you. Do we have any baked goods? There's that big cookie over there. Can you bring your cookie over?
There's also a bunch of muffins too.
Beautiful.
We'll get a shot of it afterwards. It looks yummy. Look, there's a couple bites sticking out of it.
I think that was the bacon.
I swear I didn't.
There you go.
So I'll hold this out here. I don't want to take up space with my
Good.
on.
Okay. Joe, just give me the correct spelling of your full name and what we title you as.
Joe, J-O-E, Abby Colburn, A-B-B-E-Y hyphen C-O-L-B-O-R-N-E. I'm the director of Faith in the City, and Faith in the City is a member of Commitment to Community, which is a broad coalition of social agencies who have been advocating for poverty reduction strategy.
So give me a sense of what the message is this morning that you brought down here.
Last fall, the City Council voted unanimously to approve the poverty reduction strategy, and that entailed $75 million in new additional spending on a comprehensive array of services and programs that would be most effective at alleviating poverty in the city. When it went to budget, the budget awarded $6 million, which is grossly inadequate, and they've done a lot of things kind of moving money around and saying, well, yeah, there was money last year that we count as this money this year, and all of these things. It's very creative accounting that if I did that, my wife would be very upset with me. And so we just needed to say, what do we need to do to hold them to the priorities that they said, that they believed in. They all said they believe that poverty reduction is a priority, that we need to speak up and take care of the people who are most vulnerable in our city. And then to, when the rubber hits the road, to just say, oh, it's not good enough. And so if we couldn't laugh about this, we'd be crying all the time. And so we said, what are we going to do? We need all the bake sale? What do we need? And then yeah, we need all the bake sale. And so we did. We've been baking all weekend, and we've been making signs all weekend, and we've been gathering people together, and I was refusing baking from people. They were saying, do we need more baking? No. We've got enough baking. Well, what we need is some people present down here to speak to executives and to put some pressure on them. We don't want to embarrass anybody. We don't want to humiliate council and executive. We believe there are people of goodwill on that council, and we appeal to their better engines. They know what they need to do, and they need to put their money where their mouths are, and they need to have the political courage and political will to make a real difference. They've heard all the information that they need. They just need to act.
What about those that say that the investment is there? That, like you say, some creative.
There is some new money.
This morning made a point of showing up in school, saying there's money for a nutrition program this year that wasn't there before. So.
Yeah, there is money there. There is some new spending there, but much of what they've done to say is some creative maneuvering, and it's not what they were recommended by their staff in the poverty reduction strategy. That was $75 million in new spending that needed to happen. $75 million sounds like a lot of money to somebody like me, but in a budget of $10 billion, it's not that much. It's a small amount that would make a huge difference in the lives of people who are most vulnerable. In my own family, I have 2 sons, and when they were small, I mean, these issues have been going on for a long time, and trying to explain to my oldest son when he was 6, why he kept saying, well, why are poor people so poor? Why don't people take care of them? And I said to him, well, you know that I have my job and I get paid, and your mom she gets paid, and we figure out what we have a limited amount of money, and we divide it up, and she says what she needs, and I say, well, this is what we need, the rent and these things, and I said, you can speak up, and you can even say, well, I need this, or I need a new coat. And your little brother, he's a year and a half, he can't even speak. And so there's nobody, so it's like we decided, well, we can save a lot of money, we just won't get anything for Blake. Well, he looked at me in horror. And I think that's what turned him into an advocate, an activist as well. At 6 years old, realizing that there is injustice here. And it's not that the people have no voice, who are having a voice, they have a voice. People need to listen. We need to make opportunities for us to listen and to hear. They did that for the last year and a half. They had community consultations across this city. And they received great information from people with lived experience in poverty. And they need to listen to that and they need to act on it. Can I get an amen?
If you don't mind, a couple of extra shots for our camera, perhaps.